Hello to all students. In this video lecture, we are going to describe hydroponics, or also known as hydroponic culture technique, which is also known as aquaculture or nutriculture or soilless culture. If we look at the literal meaning of hydroponics, hydro mean water and ponics mean labor. It means that hydroponics is such a method of growing plants in which water is utilized, and plants are grown in aerated water in which mineral salts has been added, and there is no need for soil to grow plants. There are different techniques used in hydroponics. So let's discuss some important techniques of hydroponics. First method of hydroponic is known as static solution culture. In this method, I have taken a pot which contain nutrient solution, which contain micro and macronutrients. There is a tube right over here which is known as aerating tube, which allows air or oxygen to be mixed with water, and there is a funnel which can be used to add mineral salts into the aerated water, where certain plants of your category can grow and produce fruits, herbs and vegetables. The second method commonly used for hydroponics is continuous flow solution culture. In this method, we used a large reservoir of aerated water which contain mineral nutrition, and then there is another large tray which contain pots which contain seeds or plants of different categories. This reservoir contains a nutrient pump which pumps nutrient water into this tray drop by drop, and water moves slowly over the roots of these plants and then comes back into this reservoir. There is also air pump which supplies oxygen and air to this water so that these waters do not suffer from hypoxia. There are whatever the method is, there are certain nutrients which are added into this water. If we look at the list of macronutrients which are required in large amount, these minerals contain calcium, sulfur, potassium, phosphorus, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, magnesium. And if we look at the list of micronutrients which are required in less amount, these are iron, manganese, zinc, boron, chlorine, copper, nickel and molybdenum. But the actual amount and actual type of nutrient, it depends on the type of plant you are growing. It is very difficult to determine which plant requires which nutrients, but nowadays we have found that which plant require those nutrients, and we have prepared a specialized fertilizer which contains certain amount of nutrients in those fertilizer which can be provided to these plants. Usually in this technique, the pH should be 5.5 to 6, which is optimal pH, and temperature should be between 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, and also need air, light approximately 6 hours a day, and a good location. The third method for hydroponics is known as aeroponics. In this process, we have a large reservoir of water, nutrient water, which contain water pump. On the top of this reservoir, we have placed plants in pots, and their roots are exposed just below the pots. And this water pump now is going to produce a mist which is sprayed on the roots, and those minerals and oxygen is provided to these roots and plants can grow right over here. So there are different methods to perform hydroponic culture techniques, and sometimes we also use some solid objects like sand, cotton or other material to grow plants. So now let's look at the types of plant which can be grown by these techniques. So there are different species of plants which can easily be grown by hydroponic culture techniques, including lettuces, varieties of lettuces, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, strawberries, herbs, etc. So now we are going to discuss what are the advantages of this technique. So the first advantage of this technique is that there is no need of soil-less raising of plants. As you know that in modern world there is a lot of urbanization, industrialization, which has reduced the area of the cultivation land. So it is very necessary that we develop these techniques so that we can grow plants in small rooms, on the rooftops or any other place which is easily accessible. Reuse of water. In this system, water is not lost, water is not wasted, water can be used again and again, and there is a very big difference between growing plants into soil and growing plants into this system. Reduce nutrient loss. Usually when we grow plants in soil, there is a lot of misuse of nutrients, because nutrients washes away with rainwater into the rivers and lakes and etc., and some of the nutrients seep down into the soil. But in this system, hydroponics, nutrients cannot be lost, and very less amount of nutrients are required to grow a plant. Plants show uniform growth and also produce high yield. There is also ease of harvesting, and there is no use of pesticide, herbicide, fungicide, which reduces the pollution in atmosphere or in water. And also the advantage of this system is that there is a saving of labor, because it is very easy to cultivate those plants in a very small space, in your home, on the rooftop, in your lawn or anywhere else. But there are certain disadvantages of this system also, because this system is very expensive, and also we do not exactly know what a plant requires, which kind of plant and which type of species and which type of specific nutrients it requires. But anyhow, this technique is developing in so many different developed and developing countries, and in this way we can able to overcome the shortage of food in the world. And that's all for today. See you in the next lecture. Bye.